Guys, hello, welcome back to my little alignment counter, and I'm here for the training. So all of my alignment bosses, I completely totally love you. I appreciate you guys being here. We're gonna get into the training, and then I have some announcements for you, some things to share with you. I want to get you caught up. It's really, really hot. Can I just tell you this? That the air conditioning is not rising to the second floor. So I'm melting in here, but I'm here for you. So bear with me as I drink a lot of water, eat a lot of fruit, trying to stay hydrated to get through this filming, okay? So our topic today is act as knowing. So after I've done, I've really gone back and forth with this over the last year or whatever, and I think I'm going to give you your actual alignment practice first early in the month, and then we're just going to do a general training later in the month. And in regards to the Q&As, so lately, last month we didn't really get any questions. This month I did get some questions, but they weren't alignment related, they were manifesting related. And if you're here, you should kind of know how manifesting works, and you're kind of getting in the flow of staying in alignment so that you can, you know, align with what it is that you're manifesting and bring that into the physical world or materialization or what have you, right? So I'm going to look over the questions. It's still yet to be determined as we're recording this if there's going to be a Q&A. And if there's not, I may do like a quick mini training for you, or some tips and things like that, so that you can still get a little bit of extra value, even though there's no Q&A, because I do believe that you learn from the Q&As, right? Aaliyah, can you plug that, bring that fan over here to get plugged in, because I'm hot. Okay, so today's topic though is about act with knowing, right? And if you probably heard that saying, you know, fake it till you make it. Initially I was going to call this act as if, but that's not, let's pause. All right, now I got some breeze over here. So you've heard that saying, act, or fake it till you make it. I was going to call this, what was I going to call it? Act as if, right? And it's really not the essence of what it is. So the concept of, because really what I think when people say, oh, act as if, they're wanting you to step into and embody what it is that you want, who you are working to be, all of that kind of thing. And so they want you to sort of fake it till you make it, just try it on, right? And I have some trainings on this, of you deciding what your ideal day looks like, and then you figure out how much of that can you really live. Like, can you wake up that day, you know, at that particular time of your ideal day and eat your ideal breakfast, and can you go your ideal places, or how close can you get? Because that is working to embody this manifestation. And that's what I really think that act as if means. It's more of act with knowing, right? And act with knowing, I think, is a little more powerful than pretending, because you have the mindset of you're faking it, you're pretending. When you act with knowing, right, you are doing this knowing that this is going to be your life. When you act with knowing, you are doing everything knowing that as you do it, you're pulling in the vibration of that to make it permanent in your life. right? And really good practices that allow you to do that. First, crystal clear. We know that. You got to get crystal clear. And the crystal clear process that I really love and have been really, really crushing it with is the vision board, right? And so I'll probably do a vision board and a like a mini new moon intention board course, and we'll see how that goes. I might even do it as a bonus training. That's an idea. Maybe I'll do the mini new moon intention board as a bonus training for you guys here, since we haven't had Q&As. That's brilliant. So let's make sure we do that. Because when you're very, very clear, and then you start to embody it, and by embodying it, you're being it, you're practicing it, you are doing it now with the intention of, this is permanent, this is coming into my life, this is going to be part of my life forever, then the universe matches that energy, right? Of, I'm doing this today because it's going to be part of my life forever, versus I'm doing this today and it's going to be, you know, I'm faking it because this ain't really who I am yet, right? When you're acting as knowing, it's like, this is new to me, but this is about to be my life. That's a different energy field. It's a different combo. It is an energy that you want universe to match and bring you more of that, because that is the energy of expansion. This is new to me, and I'm going to be getting more of this and more new experiences and more things that I want, and I'm going to keep growing and growing, versus I'm going to pretend for today and see how it is. Get it? So that's really, like, I don't even know if there's anything left to say about that, because that's all it is. I want you to look at your intentions. We're close to the end of this month of May, and I want you to look at, in June, what are your intentions. And this is really, really kick-ass homework, because I'm going to come back and I'm going to do, it may not be exclusive, but I'll drop it in here regardless of how I choose to post it. And I want you to, your main homework for this month is going to be the, it's going to be a mini intention board. So we've missed the new moon for this month, but I'm going to show you the concept. You can do this at any time. If you're not into moon cycles and things like that, don't fucking worry about it, right? That's, the moon and I are, you know, we have this amazing love affair. So I do a practice where I call down the moon during the full moon, and I do an intention ritual during the new moon, right? So in the full moon, I call down the moon. I basically kind of, for those that are in the goddess circle, right, I will deliver messages from the moon goddess. And then for the new, and during the full moon, it's about releasing, right, letting go of all the shit that doesn't serve you. And every month you're going to find shit that doesn't serve you. Every month you're going to realize, like, oh, you know what, I thought I wanted this, but nah, I don't want this shit, out the door. And the full moon is a great time to get rid of that stuff. New moon is a great time to set new intentions for what you want over the next moon cycle, which is like the next 28 days. And so that's when I do these little mini moon boards that are simply, she's knocking on the door, Grandma, simply mini steps to things that are on my quarterly vision board. So I want you to set some intentions for the month of June. And then I'm going to deliver, instead of the Q&A, I'm going to deliver for you the homework assignment, and I'm going to show you kind of, I'm going to get some pictures printed and show you how to put together a mini intention board. And if you want to do it during the new moon, that's even better. But you don't have to, and it still fucking works no matter when you do it, no matter what the moon cycle is that you're doing it in. So, you know, don't be concerned. So, ooh. Set your intentions for June. Now, act as knowing. What about those intentions, or what part of those intentions for June can you start living immediately? Can you start doing? If you're saying, I want to be healthier in June, I've got a body manifestation expansion going on that will be starting this coming week, so the last week of May, and you should definitely get on that with me and do as much of it as you can. Everybody's not going to be able to do everything. There's going to be people who could do a hell of a lot more than I am, but, you know, I am who I am. And it's okay. And I want you to feel the same way. But I'm going to show you all the different things that I'm going to be incorporating and how I make this decision, decide what I think I want to incorporate, and then start embodying that, right? And the journey over the month of June into July is you watching me decide, like, I love this, but perhaps it doesn't really serve me. It doesn't fit who I am. It doesn't fit my lifestyle, and, you know, release it and do something else, and get the body transformation or manifestation that I'm wanting, and add these amazing things back. For the most part, for me, it's adding a lot of things back into my lifestyle as we come out of quarantine. And for those of you who don't know, I am a certified raw food chef. So I was raw, vegan, vegetarian, blah, blah, blah. And then I went back to eating like anything and absolutely everything. And then I did have some blood issues. They weren't really like related to my diet, but to some degree they probably were. My diet changed dramatically, and so my blood levels and my iron levels really dropped, right? And so my previous lifestyle and diet maintained that, and then it didn't. So for 2 years I was really kind of struggling and figuring out what that was, and of course going to regular doctors, they don't know. So when I decided, okay, I have the energy that I need, it's time for me to take over my health care, I started making some changes. And in that, though, I did gain some weight, which I have been wanting to do for like a decade. So I don't know how long you guys have been following me, but I've always been very thin, right? I have 8 children. I've been very thin, thin like a size 5 within months after having a baby. But I was always most comfortable body-wise and with my body while I was pregnant. Now, outside of the first child, the max I ever weighed during pregnancy was like 155 pounds, but that was a very comfortable weight for me. The difference is I had, you know, the baby belly. So I am now at that weight, because I normally was like 110, 115, sometimes 120, right? But like always in there. So now I am at 150, 150 something, right? Probably more than 155. And I love it, right? But it came with a little belly. So I'm definitely not overweight. I'm definitely have not outgrown my clothes. My clothes, I am very broad across the shoulders, so definitely like my shirts do kind of fit differently because of my arms. And so I am actually not really trying to lose weight like pound numbers. I am trying to tone the wonderful weight that I did get, and I'm going to release some of the tummy weight in that process. So that is really like my body manifestation. Everybody's going to have something different, and we're going to talk about that. And that'll be on LaMeel TV and on YouTube, but I will let you guys know via email when the first video drops. But the idea is that this is going to be a very good example of acting with knowing. Like, I know that doing what I do, regardless of how much or how little I do, is going to give me the results that I want to have. I've made that decision. I've set that intention. It is what it is. and I'm gonna have a shit ton of fun doing it. It's that simple. As Alignment Boss members, you do get 10% off of everything that that I do offer. And so my Flat Tummy Goddess Tea will be released this coming week, right? And it is like, I don't know, $20 or $25 for a week's supply. This Flat Tummy Tea is, a lot of people are using it for weight loss, you know, but it has the ingredients, I promise you, it has the ingredients that a lot of these major companies have weight loss teas. I am an herbalist, so I was like, I like that idea. I don't want to encourage people to go on like these huge weight loss journeys unless your weight is affecting your health. But having a body transformation to where it's healthier, more toned, you know, and you're more comfortable is definitely the way to go. So that's why it's called Flat Tummy, because that's, you know, what I'm using it for. But it has all of the ingredients that all the major weight loss teas do have. The difference from this tea and those teas, one, I can tell you mine is organically sourced, mine is hand blended, ours is hand packaged. Our tea is charged under the new moon, so that when you start this as a new intention in your life, you have that energy as well. My herbs are crystal charged, and they have been blessed by me, the priestess. So it carries way more vibration than any tea that you're going to find out there on the market. And this tea actually is going to come with and without CBD, and we're going to actually be offering people who get it without the CBD, or even with it, whatever, but you'll be able to get like a sample of my CBD LUXE CBD so that you can try it at like a real phenomenal rate. So if you want to try this now, like I said, I think we're going to be selling it for like $25 for a week's supply. You guys can get like a week's supply for $15, but it'll have to be through Cashapp, so we don't have to set up like extra sales and sales codes. And you can get the information, because now on the website, you our whole support service is through our fan page, right? So on the site, you can type directly from the site, get somebody to help you through the fan page, and I think it's great because it's very, very simple, very, very easy, and we're working out the hours right now so that we can kind of encompass. I have a lot of people in other countries, not just in other states, and so I want to give you guys the best support, but they'll be able to help you with course support, things like this. If you want to go ahead and get some Flat Tummy Goddess Tea or some CBD before the pre-launch even starts, you can. And so that was one of the announcements, though. I wanted to let you know that you can now get support through the fan page straight from the website. We did that just the other day. I know things are changing, and things are going to continue to change, and so I want you guys to kind of stay open to all of the expansion that's going on the site. We're trying to keep it very, very user-friendly, very, very simple. If any of you are in the Credit to Wealth program, you know that changed. So Wealth Empowerment is, and I got rid of it. I didn't get rid of it. I sold it off, right? So they're going to have their own stuff. The things that were proprietary to me, like the Credit to Wealth program, stayed with me. So you can now, right from LaMeel.com, go under programs and click on the Credit to Wealth program. It will take you over there and you can log in, right? So that support will still be here. And I need to check and make sure that they put the fan page support info over on that site as well. If not, we'll make sure that that happens. So all of your support comes through LaMeel. You are part of my tribe. I'm trying in my own growth to make sure that you all are taken care of. Nobody kind of falls through the cracks. If you have any issues, if you had any questions or concerns, support is here. It is on the fan page, and now you don't even have to go to Facebook to get that. So that's important. I'll be sending out emails that kind of remind you of what your Your benefits are being here in Alignment Boss, because I am going to be adding some benefits come June for you, because I think you guys are real kick-ass. I love all of you. I love when I was able to chat with you more, and so now that we have that in play, you'll see, like, right now, this is kind of how it looks. You know, on one side is where you can access Facebook support, right? And then there's like a thing on the other side where you can book a reading with me. So we're looking to see where aesthetically and intuitively we can add a chat system to the site. And so I will be available certain hours of the day on certain days of the week just to chat with you. But that is still something in the makings and probably won't happen till the fall. If you want to chat with me, make sure you're in the Facebook group, because I will start being there on a regular basis. I won't say regular, it'll be consistent. I will consistently be in there. Me and the moderator will be there. Camille will be in there. And, you know, find out what you need, what you're struggling with. If you're having general questions on manifesting, that's where that information should go. Go put it in the Facebook group and I will answer it.